One of the most important thing in this present lifetime we must acquire is what? Good health. You want to practice Dhamma, no point. With this poor health, how to practice? You must have good health. So if you want to talk about good health, how to attain good health? First thing, 病从口入啊. All the sickness coming from where? All the sickness come from where? Come from where? All the sickness come from where? All our sickness coming from where? Anyone? Okay, from the mouth. You? Okay, you from the mind. Huh? Mouth, yeah. Okay, stomach is also same, connected to the mouth. No, it's partly karmic, karma from the past. Karma from the past, right? And then it's karma from the past, but you can do this kind of correction for yourself. Some people may be born with a very bad intestinal problem like vomit, but the parents help him to control his diet. They got this advice from the dietitian not to take this, because they're already diagnosed. The roots of the problem, and just follow. Now, the first thing you will encounter is a craving. How to control him? This kid will just cry. I want my chocolate drink. Say no. He will cry. So the mother, okay, that's it. So the first thing is what? The food. It's very important. If you cannot achieve that, it's very hard. I saw a lot of people. We were talking. Wow, they're triple the size, 4 times the size. The just time we saw these people walking. Oosh. I pray for them, they better don't drop, the steps that we are climbing. If anyone just finish, how to help him or her? So heavy. But again, it's not that they don't know. They know, but they just couldn't care less. A lot of people, they couldn't care less. They tell you, don't take this thing, it's bad for you. Who cares? After you're going to die. This is their policy, The problem is, you're not going to die now. You're going to torture yourself first. But this is what happened. A lot of people just neglected themselves and they go under the influence of their craving. And this is what happened. In the end, never mind. I remember I saw this guy, Michael. Say, if you're sick, go and see a doctor. If the doctor is for what? I know before you are sick, you can control a sickness. This is self-indulgent sickness. He said, no. I say, look here. The rate you're taking the food is not, it's self-inflicted sickness. You just cannot get it, I said, no, you ordered too long. People are just like that. They don't want to accept the fact that the kind of self-discipline, self-control within themselves, they cannot apply. It's very hard to apply, especially food. Agree? This one, I better don't take it. A bit's okay. A bit is okay, but you start from everything, we start from a bit. And then more. And then you get addicted, and then no more a bit, you water. 一点点不用紧啊，一点点 then the more you take it, cannot, it's craving go more and more, and then it start from craving and it expanded to a lot of things outside externally. Food. When you might say that, how come you're a monk, you're talking about food? You should be talking about mental cultivation. This is part of mental cultivation. Because if you cannot control yourself, you need to control your mind to control the food. You want to have good health, but you are doing things that's opposite. It's contradicting. But anyway, you have the choice. Right? We only give people the options, and you choose the options. Right? That's why you say, to each your own action, your own karma. You are your own owner of your own actions, born your action, related to your action, dependent on your action. So who to blame? Very fair. Eh? So don't go and say, oh, why did you help me up there? Tell a friend up there, sorry, I'm not available. Because you also don't help yourself, how to help you? So fair, eh? If our friend can tell us directly, say, sorry, I'm not available, you don't even help yourself, how to help you? Yeah, it boils down to individual. In fact, if you look at the whole thing in life, a lot of things is self-inflicted. But because we are not informed or never hear say, we take things for granted. And worse still, this society we have what? Insurance. So you say that it's okay, I bought my insurance. If I'm sick, go and see a doctor. They'll pay for me 80%, I pay 20%, it's cheap. And they are so happy. Sometimes they say, if I don't go, I think I'm lost, Yeah. I hear people very highly educated, they make such statement to me. I say, wow. You're going to get yourself caught up and you say you earned. What's wrong with your mind? Hey, my friend, you're going for a major operation and you say that, this operation costs 400,000 by pay, very minimum.
Like bargain.
No, I say, are you nuts? Hey, you're going to get yourself caught up and you don't know what's going to happen when they cut you up. He's so proud to tell me that, lucky I buy my insurance. I say, I don't have all these things, but we have self-control, self-discipline. We don't need insurance. We are fit. Yeah? You see, this is what happens when you have all these things so convenient. People get what? Neglected. They don't care. They don't think anymore. Just as we're talking about the Google.
Yeah.
We don't look at the sky. We look at the screen. Let's check Google what's going to happen next. They tell us raining, but not rain. Right?
Yeah.
We all got cheated.
I use my drone app.
Yeah?
Yeah, extremely
Accurate.
because I have to plan, because flying a drone, especially drone racing, you got to plan like weeks ahead, and it's accurate to like 2 weeks. And these guys it's called drone cast, one word, right? And it's surprisingly accurate by the hour. So measuring the wind, because it affects your flying, the temperature, the moisture, humidity in the air, just those 3 things alone, measured every hour into the future. I don't know how they do it, but it's very accurate.
But it's not accurate now.
It is still.
Today not accurate.
Fairly. Sometimes. But not often. I know the point is, look up, right?
We forgot to look up now.
Yeah, we forget to look up.
Yeah. Even the Google. I was in Thailand. I put shortest road because I was in the forest. I want to go the shortest way. They bring me to the way, to the dam. Luckily, the dam was low. I drive with my boy. How come I can see water, So I stopped, right? And there was this guy standing there. He sort of, hey, why are you here? I said, I'm Popeye. This is a dam. I said, this is a dam? Yeah. You drive me into the water, do you know? I said, I don't. I follow my you asked me to come here. He said, you better get back. It was night. Lucky I met this lady who was fishing. Lucky. Yeah. Because at night we cannot see. We can't see, just see in front. And sort of vast area. Because water, low, no grass, no nothing. I thought, okay, must be a road. Yeah. But it was a dam. Google brought me there.
One time, Google told me to turn left in the middle of a bridge. I was on the bridge right, in Thailand. They go, here, turn left. I'm going to turn left again.
Yeah. I think because there's a bridge and then sometimes new road they never update. Never update.
It doesn't.
It happened to me in KL, Kuala Lumpur, in Malaysia, same thing. I look at the thing and I say, which bridge are we in? You know, I'm also uncertain now because so many bridges. I say, which bridge are we in? He said, turn left. So I turn left, pop, and we were late for the funeral. We were late, yeah. They were waiting for us, and then we got to make a big U-turn, 20 minutes, we come back. So sometimes it happens, we depend so much on this type of modern gadget. Play us. Yeah. Well, they got to wait for us because we are the one who do the master ceremony. Yeah, mom's life. We play a lot of roles. People birthday, baby, they ask you to bless the baby. After 1 month, the pong fire.
Yeah.
The hair, you cut for him. Also we cut. Alright? Birth, aging, if they grow old. Birthday, also we attend the party, we do chanting. Someone falls sick, we go to the hospital to visit them. Someone die, we got to go there and chant for them. If they die, we got to chant and then bury them. Yeah, everything. Huh?
What's your favorite role?
What is your favorite role?
My favorite role? I don't like any of the roles. I like just being a monk, meditate carefree, do my jungle walk, trekking, giving talks. But what to do, they are your devotees, they feed you. They are the supporter. And some of you very sick. Ajahn, I got this. I'm going. Are you coming to see me? Don't worry, I'm coming. So this is part and parcel, the duty of a monk. The kind of social engagement, to support, to give mental support. If you ask me which role I like, but this is part, and this is because we call it the coexist, co-reliance. With the society, you feed us. So there must be some. If there's a time of need, we got to go. But not every day. Yeah. But sometimes it can be 1 day, 3 times. Three corpse, 3 funeral, different place. One at 9 o'clock, one at 11 o'clock, and one at 3 p.m. It's sort of tong, different place. Look, sound very interesting, but very tiring. Yeah.
A lot less busy.
Oh yes, it's holiday for me. Yeah, it's in Malaysia, Singapore, we're sitting after my food and then I move for hours and hours. When I move, all wet. I go to my room, I'm dying. Yes, no joke. And then someone called, Ajahn, my mom is dying, can you come? I would say no. My heart said, no. I said, okay, I come. Because I'm dead tired. Because of the obligations, people who supported the monastery, it's hard to say no. and they have the faith in you, you say no. Then you say you're prejudiced.
Bias.
Bias?
Going to some and not going to others.
Bias. Yeah, bias. Because he's rich, right? You go. You are poor, you don't come. Some people make.
When I die and my mum called you or someone called you, just don't come to my funeral. I just want to give you a holiday. Just say on the phone, throw him into the fire. Click. Right? Just throw him into the fire. Click. Yeah, it's just a piece of rubbish. Just
Enter.
Yep.
We're safe.
Sorry?
Safe. S-A-V-E, safe.
S-A-V-E.
Safe.
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 We save your knowledge. Acknowledgement. Safe.
Like we saved, recorded.
Recorded.
Yes. Recorded. We've got
Oh,
it.
yes.
We'll play this.
I've made that into my wish a long time ago. When I die, throw me into the fire. I'm side of the street, but someone will come and pick it up.
It's kind of illegal, but okay. Kind of, don't do it, guys.
You know, in Malaysia or Malaysia especially, if someone die, first thing you do, you go to the, if he doesn't die in the hospital, then you go to report to the police and certify that he's dead or what cause. And you can cremate anywhere you want. In Malaysia, so long your neighborhood agree, you don't have to go to the crematorium. We do that in our monastery. Someone died, but we were far away, of nowhere. So one of my boys, Bowan, he was a hill tribes boy. He don't know how to swim, but he act as though he's a great swimmer. When they challenge him for a 50-meter swim, they drag out this floating raft, and they jump, they swim back. Oh, this guy can swim, and he followed them. They purposely, irritate him. They say, good for nothing. And he jumped and he died. Yeah, he died. He jumped and he never come back again. Yeah. So what to do? We reported we sent him to the hospital, and hospital pronounced dead. Report police, get the police report, and then I asked the police, we don't want to send him to the crematorium, can we do anything? Anyway, so I got these two papers. These two papers already say he's dead. So you want to do how you want to do, we don't care. So long no one complain. So we do it simple in the temple. Open burning so everybody can see. How the cremation like a body. But most of them, they just run away when they saw it. Only the monks stay.
What do you do? What do the monks do?
Just observe how the body been roasted and from this big piece of body and slowly shrinking and it become bone form and nothing and just perish in front of you and next morning you go there.
Next time.
Okay, this is reality. Just a few days back he was sort of cheerful boy, and now he's just born. It's a kind of good reflections of life. That when you are still alive, don't be negligent, don't be ignorant. Cherish your life. Do good, avoid evil, purify your mind. Do all the good things you can do.
Is it legal in Australia to tell paramedics not to revive you? If say you had a heart attack or a stroke, is it legal to tell the paramedics that, say you had a written document,
Yeah, you can. The answer is
like
yes.
this? When I say if I have something done, resuscitate me, right? And just Will they leave you
Yeah,
alone?
they can't kill you, so that you can't have euthanasia, but they could withdraw treatment, yes,
Yeah.
which is to not resuscitate.
Just let me go.
Yeah.
Or you got to download the app, right?
No, I designed it myself.
Oh, I thought it was an app issued by the government.
No. I wish I should put the Australian government logo on it.
No, you
No,
don't sabotage them. He hasn't been.
I'll leave it alone. Sorry. I didn't mean to think of that. I didn't mean to sabotage. Logo. Authorised by the Australian government. On camera.
Don't worry, everything is right there. Caught you.
Here's my voice more than yours.
What?
So people that you love, they're aging, they're growing old, they're experiencing pain. As for ourselves, it's a point of concentration for us. We know it's something that we can get better at dealing with, but when it gets somebody who's not practicing and it's quite difficult to see them going through old age and
Well, in fact, that's why the Buddha said, if you don't train to accept the truth of nature, then you suffer. A lot of people suffer because they just being ignorant. I saw old people, even though they know they're dying. No, I'm not doing that. They just cry. They can say, I was called upon by the sun. How much you want? What thing? What? How much I want? How much I want? Want for what? You just do anything you can do to do the chanting. My mom want to die. I say, hey, you must be silly. Who can go against nature? I say, you see any of your grandfather, your great-grandfather come back alive? No one, right? Everybody go. What is this? That's the problem, because they are so rich, they don't want to die. They are so attached. And worse still, the husband was, let me recall, if I'm not, the husband was 86, and this old auntie was 76. And I call her auntie, she got so angry with me.
Telling the truth.
Don't call me auntie. I said, okay, so how you want me to address you? In order for me to talk to you? How much you want? She cut the thing. She take her checkbook, Yeah. She's damn rich. How much you want? I write you a check. You see, it's silly, I'm not here to do silly things. I'm not here to. I say, lucky today you made this very honest mind to tell you the truth that there's no such thing as money can buy your longevity, longer life, chant ready, where hell get better. This is silly and this is no. Don't be so silly. And then say, how much you want? Just tell me a figure. I say no. But she still write a 5,000. Even though I don't give an answer, she still write 5,000 cash. She said, just put into the donation box. It's for you. I said, no. I don't want your money. Go to the box. Mom don't need money, but the temple need to pay the bill, not me. Yeah. I've been very honest with her. I don't need the money, but the temple need to pay the bill, the water bill, the electric bill, right? We don't need money, but the temple need the money. Go into the box. Yeah. I can just take the box before. It's not my time. I'm not a greedy monk. I don't order to be for money. Then they say, this guy, money can buy. No, you don't buy money. You don't use money to control the money.
I know a family in Thailand. I I shouldn't be talking. It's not my cue to tell a story, but just because of how much you want. I've seen it before, right? A family in Thailand is about to lose their mother. They made friends with the old traveling monk from the north, Mad Hong Song.
Yeah.
Voodoo, black magic stuff all over up there. So the monk, this is a Buddhist monk, and he goes to the graveyard every Wednesday to like some new friends to come and do his dirty work. So he said, okay, you want your mother to live. What's your mother like right now? Oh, she's in the hospital, tubes, everything. Doctor said, tomorrow die. Tomorrow die. So the monk said, I'll bring your mother's clothing, hair, brushes, whatever, bring them. And the voodoo chanting began. Now, before I save your mother, who in your family do you not like? I hate my uncle. Good, bring his hair, brushes, clothes, everything, right? Yep. And the monk did the transfer. And the next day, the mother, all the tubes came out, she walked out of the hospital. The uncle
That.
straight back in, like replaced her. Like something went wrong with him immediately, he got in and all the tubes went in, right? Now, that was like a miracle, sort of. But then the mother deteriorates again, and of course there's a second time when they say my mother again. Which one in your family do you not like? Oh, that one. Okay. Same thing. So many times that was done until one day they looked at their mother and she's not human anymore. Right?
Yeah.
And this person is a ghost. She sits there, she looks like mother. She doesn't behave like her anymore. Right?
Yeah. It's another spirit.
How much do you want? Right? It ends up like that. So,
Yeah.
Sorry to cut.
It's true. It happens. It happens.
I have to tell that
Yeah.
story. Sorry?
It's a real story.
Yeah.
It happens.
Yeah.
It happened with my cousin. My cousin, and my cousin was dying, and my auntie went to this voodoo. She took a grass, just like those. They make the human form out of grass. GRASS. 茅草. And then they put the name, everything inside there. They said, okay, you put this thing under the bridge. Okay? And depends on your sun star if he were to revive. So what he do is anyone step over, that one will be the one taking over. And he revived, another guy died. Yeah. So it was very cruel, Yeah, it was very cruel. But the best thing I heard of is what? Through precept. Sila, the 5 precepts. What happened is this thing happened in Rayong, Temple Temple, Wattamasatit. And this lady, she was in fact, they went to the temple not because they want to learn Buddhism, because they want to get lottery numbers. So they went to the monk, and the monk said, I will give the lottery number, you sit and meditate. So they sit, hoping to see the number. And after meditating for long time, many times, their mind calmed down. When the mind calmed down, they say, so the monk said, so you still want a number? Oh no, I feel very happy. Now, you still want a number? No, I don't want to. And from that day onward, the whole husband and wife, they stay with Tam Pao Phuong.
Wow.
Yeah, they serve him. Got one stage, the mom's got cancer and supposed to die. And Tam Pao Phuong said, do you believe the power of Sila, the power of the precept? Yes, okay. In that case, you take up the 8 precept. 8 precept. No killing, no stealing, no sex. That means no partner at all. No telling lies, no alcohol, no food after 12, no high bed, no gala, makeup, no nothing. Okay? Okay. So she meditate. And but of course it got to related to the monk also. The monk can see when these they are coming to take her, to fetch her. But at this time, you hide under this rope, okay? They make a box of ropes, like a frame, small little frame. That this lady can sit and meditate. Is covered by these ropes in the jedi, and then the monk just sit, use his power of samadhi, the light, inner light, to cover the whole thing until the time over. There's this spirit collector coming to collect. Where is she?
Can't find her.
Amazing.
They can't locate her. They went to the place, can't locate her, and they just went. They went. After they went, after they left, and temple confirmed, okay, it's over. Her life had been extended, and she lived for another 20 to 30 years.
Wow.
But you must promise 8%. That is the contract. 8%.
For the rest of her life.
Yeah.
Wow.
And all her family members are grown up, so to her it's a plus point. Yeah. And then she got cancer. Another incident is my dad. Yeah. Same thing. I repeated stories many times. My dad is a butcher, so he slaughtered a lot of pigs. So what happened is he fell very sick, and when he was in the hospital, he behaved like a pig, crawling on the floor, crying like a pig. And my mom called me, "Hey son, are you coming back?" I said, "Why?" "Your dad is dying. It's horrible. He's crying like a pig." So I was quite blunt, that time. I just tell my mom, "Oh, it's okay. Let him go first. I come later." If it's let my dad die first, I come later. So, what kind of son is this? He got the rock hard. 你的心好像石头这样啊，没有感觉的。I said, "Oh shit, I hurt my mom feeling." What is done cannot be undone. So I feel very sad. My mom just, what kind of son is that? Heartless son. I said, "Oh." So I went back to what Dhamma did at night. So I relate this matter to Ajahn Jeff, my teacher, Kanisara Bhikkhu, about this incident. Huh? You tell your mom. What can they do to, remedy the whole situation? They say, well, you may make a vow. I say, how? Who knows? It's a problem. So I make up a very short verse that I should do for myself. Okay, by the power of my the merits of my ordinations, may this merit be transferred and dedicated to my dad's debtors. That means all these beings that he has slaughtered, to the debtors, and if it's not scheduled for him to go, let him stay on to do goodness, more goodness, and be dedicated to you. Surprisingly, miracle happened. My dad survived for another 30 years. Yeah, my mom called me. Hey, what you do? I said, why? Hey, your dad recovered. What did you do? I said, long story. We come to Thailand and we talk. And then she came with my dad. And but the debtors wasn't very happy. The pig spirit was very angry, was very furious. I was meditating, and I saw this huge pig. So big. That is really. I noticed something behind me. I said, wow. A human form, but the head is a pig. Taking a white sword. Very long sword. Very angry, crying. Want to chop me, you know. So I look back here. Hey, I'm a monk, no. Hey, I'm a Buddhist monk, no. Hello. You want to chop me? I'm a monk. He said, I throw the sword, you know. Plang! He cried, he walked away. So,
Is this true meditation or was it?
no, meditation. It's in my visions. And my dad recovered since that day. And very fit. So I told my mom and my dad, you do a lot of goodness. That fella come after me. I got to shoulder, you got to help me to help you. If I don't be ordained as a monk, you are gone. He said, I believe you, son, I believe you. Yeah. So you see, the power of the precept, it can help us. The power of the precept. Start from 5 precepts. No killing, no stealing, no sexual misconduct, no telling lies, no alcohol. Don't get me wrong. No sexual misconduct doesn't mean that you cannot have wife or partner. That means no improper like flirting around, no. But if your husband and wife, okay. Don't get me wrong. A lot of people say, Buddhism is quite strict. Know this and know that. It's not true. It doesn't make people poor. You see any Buddhists very poor? Or all become beggar? No, right? Yeah, the power of the precept. It's very powerful. And it will work especially well with the immediate family people. That's why you see in Thai traditions, especially the time when someone is very sick in the family, they will say, son going ordained 7 days, 10 days, 20 days. Someone in your family sick, it works.
But it's really interesting because it's like you need your child to go to ordain. Why don't they ordain? Wouldn't they get even more merits?
It's easy to say,
Right?
but because of the responsibility they have to shoulder, they have the time.
Yeah.
For example, you're the breadwinner of the family, how to ordain? And your son,
Okay.
hey son, you go. It's a holiday. Dad got to work. You ordain for me, okay? And surprisingly, sometimes just simple thing they do
Okay.
changes life. Just like this, there was this lady whom I know. She got problem with the working place. I told her not to change her attitude. It's her attitude in relating to people. Sometimes it's an attitude, how you talk to people, nicely or harshly or bluntly. And then you got a group of people working. You don't like to mix with people who have bad mouth. You talk like a human being, don't talk like a dog. But some people just bark, and it's very hurting. So they got problems. So I told her, okay, you take it as a challenge. Don't talk so much. Okay? Yeah. And miracle happened. Yeah.
See, why I asked that question, probably what Sophia was thinking about is, so my dad, very similar to your dad as well, he used to be a butcher as well.
Mhm.
When he first came here, he couldn't get a job, so he used to go to those slaughterhouses. And so he did those deeds. So what I've tried to do is dedicate my merits to my parents
Yep.
as much as possible, just keep doing that. But I also feel that is it needed for them to also keep the precepts, for them to also practice too?
You'll be better.
Yeah.
Definitely. If the individual, first thing is to ask for forgiveness. First thing.
For them.
Themselves.
Yeah.
They themselves must make the statement. That through their
Hello.
their words, their thought, and their actions,
Yeah.
they do any wrongdoing, They must. They must ask for forgiveness. That is very, very, something you got to do first. Because if they themselves never clear their mind to be clear, it's very hard. They also must accept that, they have done something wrong. They must accept that first. Then it can work better. Most of the people, they like to put the blame on others. Because of you, that's why I'm here. Because of this, then they become like that. No, not true. Not true. Not true. We don't believe in that. It's our own action. How can we do that? But anyway, this is what happened after after my dad better already. He got his confidence already. So he meditate every night, every day with my mom. and then he just passed away 3 years ago. 3 years ago.
Life changing.
Yeah?
Life changing, literally.
Yeah, he lived for another 30 years.
Wow.
After that incident, 30 more years.
Wow.
So I said it's a plus, it's a bonus there. You better do all the goodness before it's too late. Don't worry, son, I'll do it. Yeah. Last time when I asked him to help the poor, I said, why should I help the poor? They're lazy. They don't do work, so they deserve to be poor. I said, no, don't do that, please. No, I'm going to help. So he doesn't help. Even though he can help, he doesn't help because he possesses a wrong view. But when he gets sick, and then he do something good, he feels good. He said, I feel good when I help. I said, that's it, actually. Then he start to change. When he falls sick, he do some goodness and his attitude, he feels better. And you see other people that he helped, come and say, thank you because you helped me to get better. And he feel very relieved. Just one packet of rice, I help the fellow. Something that I help these people and they can pull over those hard times.
What happened to his the slaughterhouse, the pig farm and slaughterhouse thing? Yeah. Did he stop doing it?
Of course. Of course, you got to stop. He stopped after that. I keep telling him, I say, look here, you get all the money, but you go every time go to the doctor, non-stop, my whole family, hospitalized non-stop, slaughterhouse or business, good money, very good money. One day income, last time when I was a kid, it's a family business, at least 1,000 Sing every day. Earning profit every day, 1,000. But everybody this fellow hospitalized, karma, next one take over. It's just non-stop, and we don't know why. But after everything you stop. So it's good, Sometimes if your friends or if you have friends who got this type of problem, just say, I'm going to observe the precept, and dedicate merits. And it works. Right? It works. It really works. People who are sick, just tell them go and observe the precept. A precept for one day and one night, 24 hours. But for you, it's better fasting 3 days. Yeah, surely to help. First thing, your mind cleared up. Your body also cleared out all the toxic. And you dedicate this merit to your departed ancestor. This dedication to merit is very powerful. Sometimes we thought that, yes, it's been tested, if you practice samadhi, concentration practice, during the earlier time, we don't have all this handphone, no, we don't have. So what we do mental channeling, send out this thought, hey, bring me the chanting book if you know what I'm thinking now. Hey, my friend, bring the chanting book. From another mountain, he come, this is book you want?
Wow.
Okay, pass. Yeah. This is a sport of a monk. Our sport. Meditation is a form of mental sport. But nowadays, when the handphones comes in, it kills all these things. People don't meditate anymore. They spend so much time on external things, organizing things, but they doesn't organize themselves mentally. And this thing doesn't arise in them. So you only on a very elementary level, like putting on ointment, listening to Dhamma talk is just 擦药，没有吃药。You know, just putting you have itchiness, you just put on ointment, listening to the Dhamma, just putting ointment temporary relief, but you can forget, you know. But you practice is different. You're taking the medicine yourself. But you see how your body transforms before you do fasting and after fasting, how it helps you, right? I never believed in that until I do it myself. Wow. Yeah. I always thought it's in the mind, it's in the mind. You know, sometimes it's related to the body also. It's interrelated, you know. Because we're a human being. And the lady who helped me is Sister Keng. She's a nurse in Australia. She's, what do you call that? I was very sick in 1999 when I was first time back in Malaysia. I was very sick. And I don't know what's wrong with me. And I couldn't take oily food, no coffee, you know. Get bloated, coffee, chocolate. I got to walk for 3-4 hours because of the bloat. A lot of monks thought that I'm very, you know, hardworking monk, always do walking. I say, no, I cannot sit. I sit, I die. So I got to walk. So it's a blessing in disguise for me. And I managed to meet this Mechi, this American Mechi who come and stay with me. And she said that, hey, Ajahn Keng, I've been seeing you taking all these Chinese herbs every day. How can that be? I said, well, this is what the doctor told me to do. What can I do? He said, there's alternative treatment. Do you want to try? I said, well, no harm trying. And what is it? He said, it's a form of detox. Liver detox. What liver? How to detox the liver? How? Take out the liver and wash or what? I said, no. There's a formula you follow. And I follow. It's a crash course. And I feel better after that. After that, I can take all kinds of food. And later, this is how I began to be interested with different kind of fasting. I integrate with, and it helps with this mental development and especially your endurance training. Your mind become very endure. Huh? Hardship, you know, hunger, thirsty, everything is sort of.
You like this stuff.
Huh?
You like it.
Yeah. And he said, nothing can move you. Look at the food, your mind sort of. You have the smell, yeah, but your mind doesn't. Well, the last time you just go for it, but now, no. You're struggling with that one. Now you got to meditate. You got to sit and meditate.
That's very hard.
It's not hard.
So like, I tell everyone, like I stop socializing and go out. If I smell food, there's concentration.
Oh, no.
If I see food, there's concentration.
You got to meditate. Yeah, because you are doing only on the physical level. So on the mental level, you haven't trained yourself to instill mindfulness.
Yeah, but how many days do you fast? A week? More than 4 days?
Well, I start slowly and I build up to be. That's half a day.
And how long did you fast?
Well, I can do up to 4 days, 6 days, last 4 6 days.
So after the 4th day, by that point, drink water?
So I go fruit.
Are you still eating?
So first day is fruit, and second day maybe
So
water.
you're still eating on the 4th day?
And then it gets like less and less. So less water, just once a just
I've never done that. I've always had cold turkey, so stop eating. Wake up one morning, don't eat at all. I drink a lot of fluid. So the stomach on the first day gets nothing. And the second day my brain goes nuts, like what are you doing? Third day I'm climbing rocks or whatever it is. And on the fourth day is like the hardest. There's really, I'm going mad out of my mind. But then on the fifth day, this is a pattern. I've done this many times. On the fifth day, there is this cold hardness of the stomach. I wake up in the morning and it's hard, rock hard, it's cold. And there is no craving for food whatsoever. You walk near it and you go, nothing. And on the sixth day and the seventh day, the energy, I feel really strong. Especially on the seventh day. Things I can't, like a car, you can't lift a car. Right? I can on the seventh day. I can lift a car. Not with the spinal cord injury I have now, but before. Right? But on the 8th, 9th, 10th day, I would go down. The energy would go down, I'd be walking with a big down. Because I'll be keeling over. Right? But I've never done this gradual.
Gradual is more, it's not so harsh.
Yeah, this is
Not so harsh. It's more acceptable by the mainstream. Our cut is just hardcore, which is very damaging for the body also. Very damaging. Yeah, very damaging for the body. I do all this hardcore training, I know, and I sort of, at this age, sometimes I sort of, I think it over, you crazy. You crazy. Why you go under the sun for what? Why you go under the snow for what? But when you're young, 20 plus, 30 plus, you want to try everything, want to be a Superman. But you never be. In the end, ended up sick. You got to treat all these backfires, disease, accumulated diseases. But anyway.
And sometimes, I don't know what to do, but sometimes I go into this natural state of meditation. I feel really weak, but I can smell, you can feel your heart, you can feel your breath, natural. No effort.
Okay, what you do is when you can locate the breath, just stay there. Just take the breath and just pay attention to the breath. And let the thing happen by itself. Don't long for anything, just watch the breath a bit. And you see what's going to happen next. Just watch the breath. Because the breath acts as an anchor point for your mind. When you focus very strongly onto the breath for a long time, your mind will, the whole body will be like pumping, filling up breath, filling up air into your tire. You get full, very powerful with the breath, and you feel nice. You get very enveloped, and your mind very concentrated. Then you can think properly. You got to do that first. That's the most simple thing and the hardest thing. Before we go any further, if you can do that, then there will be something interesting coming out. Then you say that, okay, I got to ask. Then you will contact Tina. Yeah, normally this is what happens because nowadays most of the audience has been fed with the answer. You reach here. So they meditate. Did we reach there already? Yeah, I think. They're thinking, they're not meditating. I say, no, we don't do that. We don't do that. That's why I don't do. You see, I seldom want to describe the mind state of meditation. You say, why don't you tell them? What for I tell them? It'll be a big hurdle for them, a hindrance for them, because before they can even do, they say, I know already. What did you know? I know already. This monk is saying this, and that monk is saying this, and this is first jhana. I think, no. I'm talking about hands-on experience. What was your mind state? They can't describe. They can't. Because they listen so much, they read so much, full of ideas and memory, it's packed. But the real thing, real first-hand encounter, they neglected the observer mind to observe what's happening there. They don't. They just think, hey, am I there already? Is this first jhana? Yeah. And then say, I think so. Yeah. And then ask your friend, hey, hi Tina, I got this. Hello. Hey, I think the book say, oh yeah. In 10 years become a yeah. Oh, that was leave. We have to leave, right?
Yeah, we gotta wrap up soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Still got half an hour.
huh?
4:30 exactly.
Chokun, does it get to a state where, with the mind, you know how usually when we practice meditation, you've got the object and then you've got the observer of the object, right? Will it get to a point where there is no longer that duality, where there isn't the observer and there isn't that difference between the object? So it's almost like you just have this deep presence or awareness.
Awareness.
Yeah, rather than at the, like, sometimes it feels like there's me observing that, but then there's a point where you drop that I am observing and it's just awareness.
Yeah. Now, how long can you be aware and stay there?
Yeah. So how then is it just continue practice?
You just continue until it's just because you need to train that state of awareness, continuity, being able to sustain and then just keep knowing. The problem with our mind is we like to label, we like to criticize, we like to, it's not good, this is not nice. I keep telling people, you ask the earth never say anything. Right? This is the best comparison. When the mind start to criticize it, look here. And sometimes you'll be assigned to wash a toilet. Where should be washing the toilet? You ask the toilet never get angry. Why must you be angry with the toilet? Then you straight away have that mindfulness of yourself. Oh yeah, the toilet not angry. Why I should be angry? I should be washing. Just do my duty. That's all. Will you die? No. But what? But it's not my but. You just do it. You see how this kind of mind state arises in us that really jeopardize our life. This kind of mind state, it really jeopardizes ourselves. A lot of suffering is self-inflicting. I say, you just do as you told. They say, why? Why should I do? Does he have an authority? Do you need a paper to tell that I got authority? This is what happens. It's very hard for people to practice nowadays because of their pride, the ego, the social status they are in. You know, like got one time there was this army guy. He's from America SEAL. So he said he want to come and meditate, he want to become a monk, blah blah blah. Okay. Our duty here is you wake up at 3 o'clock and the bell goes. This is why you can accept. You got to do this. Boom, boom, your duty, sweep the floor. Okay. The man said, wash the toilet. This is a punishment to me. I say no. In the monastery, we don't hire people. Everybody got to volunteer. So instead of volunteer, nobody will go, so we got to slot. Take turn to this week your turn, next week your turn. So there'll be a fair play. You see, I said the toilet got no problem, you got a problem with toilets. No, it's a punishment. I said, they cannot accept it, They just left. I said, wow. The toilet kicked him. He said, what? Why he left? The toilet kicked him out. It's true. How come we have no problem, right? For me, you can ask Alex in Sampatowong temple, when the sweat pool is full, I'm the one who go dig in and take your shit out. I said, hey, get it. The company going to suck it out. I said, who's going to pay the $350? I don't have money, but I have my own hand. I'm willing to do it for free. What's wrong with that? I shit also, no? He also shit, but I volunteer. Yeah, I clean up the whole thing. And they were shocked. Why must you do that? I say, because I'm part of the shit here. Yeah, I contribute to this shit here, you know? The shit don't come from the sky. And we don't have the money to do it. We have to do it. If we don't do, who do it? You just smell this, you know. It's funny, you know, people just have the kind of ego and pride that we shouldn't be doing this job. It's too low. I say, Mayu, you're full of shit.
Ajahn,
Yes.
wouldn't it be better in the monastery? I mean, maybe not, but there should be a compost toilet system that you can open up, right? So this way here you've got a tank. It's a very Western, right? It's got a pump.
Now we have it. You don't worry.
Yeah.
Now I have already done that.
Yeah.
No, we have done that.
I think
So what we do?
assign everyone at the
No. We don't have to. It's automatic now. I put the summer palm. So I make sure that the shit doesn't float up. It's below the ground. Down here. Last time the pump spoiled and nobody know.
Yeah.
So I went there and you know my window, my room. When I open the window, you know the stress pool is there. Oh, let's do it. I supposed to be enjoying my view, you know. It's where you're sitting, there's a shit. I said, how come there's pool of water there? And I can't see any, you know, because it's covered by the mud. So I said, so I suspected it must be here. And there was no floor plan because it's an old farmhouse. No floor plan, no how your wire runs, nothing. So I said, uh-oh. So I got to figure out myself, I think this is the stress. I think. So they gave me the chanko. So I start to dig. Oh, there I discovered this cement leak, big one, very heavy. I said, I can't lift up it myself. So this is where Alex came in to help me. He said, Ajahn, you gotta do it. I said, yeah. I never see a monk like you. Yeah, you saw now. You see now? And then we do the tea and all this golden bar, floating golden bar, gold bar, shit. Everybody said, I take a basket and it was stuck. I know I don't know where's the pipe, how the pipe come from which direction. So I use a stick and I try to figure out where's every corner in the stress pool. I try to go down. And I can't locate it. I put my hand down. Where's the pipe? Okay, it's here. I take a longer metal rod. I just slot it in and then hold it. You guess what? All this wet tissue. I said, all the and then all the toilet. I said, okay, put out a sign, no wet tissue in the toilet. And next morning, someone bring 2 packets of wet tissue. I confiscate straight away, put it on sign. Do you read human language? You got to put strong words. You know? Do you read human language? No wet tissue, please. The monk got to clean your shit. And then they stop to bring the wet tissue. Then I take out the sign. Because I know that lady come today, I must put up. Because she every time come 2 packets. I say, troublemaker, you are the one. When I put the thing, you still bring, you know. Then I confiscate, and then she, why? Because I got to track, you know, make sure no one put it. Because who will be cleaning the shit? I'm the one. So I made a check. Oh, this lady come. Every time when she left, 2 packets. Okay, confirm. So next week, I'm going to write this thing. Not every day, when she comes. And when she opens the door, do you understand human language? No wet tissue. Until she don't bring another, okay, she understands human language. Then we never have that anymore. She's stubborn. I mean, she meant good, She meant good, but she said, who write that? Ajahn, who write that? I said, write what? What thing, yeah? Why they write that? I said, who? Oh, okay. I write it. But I must employ that. Who write that? I don't know. And then I said, okay, no tissue. That means that the message already go across. When no more wet tissue inside there, that means understood. Only one. Take her 1 month to understand no wet tissue in the toilet because it choked the toilet. They doesn't understand. Who clean? I'm the one cleaning. I don't have all the monk like now. Now I'm more relaxed. I have all these junior monk to help me.
What I said before, I meant like a temple in the Weisman's Ferry. It's like a Zen type, and every single day, somebody who's practicing there gets a chance to go and open up this compost toilet and clean it. Right? It's a
we don't have to do that because our toilet is. We cannot do that in Geelong. You know why? Your neighborhood complain. We're not Westman Ferry. We are not like Blue Mountain, deep in the forest. Yeah, we may do that. But if you have this kind of system, now what you're going to do is how to improve the system. That's all. You already got a system, flushing system. Why you want to have compost toilet? I don't understand. No. People don't come to the unless you're in the forest. Certain thing is applicable. You got to depend on where you stay. You're going to apply that in Sydney. They're going to kick you out. Everybody will say, let's vote him out from this. Right? You're going to land yourself in the problem if you got to be flexible and reasonable on certain things you want to introduce into the system. Because we already got the system called flushing system. It's just that no one maintains and the pump is spoiled. And now we have a lot of pump. Just this pump spoiled, take out, new pump going boom. No problem. We know the whole system of the drainage, where the water come from, the sewage water come from. Now basically we are done. No problem.
I just want to ask you if like for example, I have a lot of inflammation inside my body, like there's a lot of peaks.
Yeah.
Like the eyes and just like itchy. So I get very frustrated and I've noticed that it really affects my meditation. Like even like having my spine straight, 5 minutes tops. Like so, I've noticed that my body really affects. It's very hard to meditate.
It's actually interrelated. This mind and body. If you were to look at the Satipatthana Sutta, Kaya, Vedana, Chittam. Kaya is what the body, Vedana is feeling, right? Chittam is our mind state, your mind, the knowing, the watching, the state of mind, the awareness that know, and the thinking process up there. So this one constitute body and mind, right? Now, when you do this kind of what we call fasting or this cleansing of the body, right? And the feeling of discomfort arise, itchiness. Now, in order for you to meditate peacefully, you need a meditation object. You cannot just sit there and try to contain the itchiness with this bare awareness. You can't. You must have something to hold on to for your mind to fall back comfortably. You have the kind of concentration to watch happily and not get agitated. This is what we call cultivation, concentration, cultivation. You got to cultivate a concentrated mind. So for example, we repeat put toe or we just watch the breath. Just stay with the breath. If there's a feeling, just know there's a feeling because it's interconnected with the body. You just watch the breath. At the same time, you're also aware and acknowledge that there's discomfort arising. You just watch it. But your mind doesn't go and say, I don't want this feeling, why my body is like that. Just watch it. Just watch nature preview, surface by itself, how this thing arises by itself, and how by this continuous watching, it subsides by itself. So this is what we do. Yeah, we're not trying to change things or something right now.
Should we go to take a group photo and then
Sure.